And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Stan Boss Stadium, your home to the final regular season game and something we call here in Youngstown the Holy War. The 68th rendition, to be exact, of the Holy War. Mooney holds the advantage in the series, but Ursuline holds the advantage in winning the last three contests, looking for their first ever time in the history of this matchup to win 4 consecutive for the Fighting Irish. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Yoakley, Gary Niddle with you here, making a U-turn around from our typical Friday night at, well, it's South Range Stadium, to be here for the Holy War, and we couldn't be happier to be here with you. We know you could be anywhere in the world, and we are so happy you're here with us in Grit City, USA, Youngstown, Ohio. Gary, it looks like we will see the Mooney Cardinals kick the ball off to start the ball game. What do they have to do to, quote, upset their foe in the Ursuline Irish tonight?
You know, one of the things that they're going to have to do that they struggled with last week against Steubenville is turnovers. And Ursuline is the master at creating turnovers. I believe they had 5 last week, and 3 of them went for scores. So it's going to be one of those things. Mooney has to control the football. They have to take care of the football, and they can't turn the football over. If they do, it could be a long night for Mooney.
This is going to be a broadcast, televised game, so we'll get some media timeouts and things of that nature. So plenty of time for the commercial breaks tonight. Gary and I will do our best to bring you all the action with the most kind of emphasis on both teams here this evening.
It's one of those nights that you can absolutely stay hydrated at home because you'll have plenty of opportunities to head to the restroom when you need to and go get some snacks along the way. And I know we just had some Avalon pizza up here, so
kudos to you, by the way.
Well, shout out to the
Avalon
Sabellas.
downtown,
Oh,
yes.
absolutely,
Love
always
it.
hooking us up, and a sponsor here of YSN. So always like to help them out whenever we can, and like to help us out. I don't know, putting a couple pounds on here and there.
And we might be stopping by the Golden Dawn after it's all said and done here tonight.
Winner.
This one is booted around, and we'll find the end zone, and we are underway with a touchback to start the ball game. So the ball will come out to the 20-yard line, and Ursuline will start things up. Now, it's been a question mark.
Yes.
Who's going to be the quarterback? How long are they going to be the quarterback? What are we going to see? You and I kind of have a guess that we might see some shuffling here tonight, my friend.
That's a guess. And, they're going to come out quick here, and it looks like it's going to be Jack Erickson under center to start off with. But I'm sure we'll see some sophomore sensation, Mr. Farrell as well,
Farrell.
DC.
And it looks like Lynch going to get the first carry over the right side. Nice gain for the Irish up to the 25, 5-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 5.
And I think we're going to try to see a little up-tempo here by the Irish early on.
We saw trips formation to the left side. We're not going to see it this time. 1 receiver on each side. And they're going to split out 3 to the right. Erickson. No, it's Farrell. Right side trying to find some room, and he is going to be tackled on that far side.
Well, we talked about shuffling. It didn't take long.
2 plays.
And it's funny because I thought it might be series to series. It might be play to play. And the thing is, DC's on the field at all times. So it's one of those things he might, in that case, it's technically a wildcat formation, and he's just following his blockers on the outside.
So Erickson lines up in the gun. He's got a sidecar to his right, 2 receivers to each side, the snap. And they're going to blow the whistle.
We've got our first laundry and a false start by the Irish.
And this is going to be a challenge for us in the booth because we can't hear anything. We couldn't hear the national anthem. We didn't hear a whistle right there. Everybody just kind of stopped.
Yeah, we're enclosed, which normally this time of year would be fantastic, but we got a beautiful evening here at Stanbaugh. Pretty good crowd on hand. I see I would absolutely say the Irish fans, at least the student section, outnumbers Cardinal Mooney here tonight.
3rd down and long. Call it 8. The toss over the
right
middle. Wide open to the 40-yard line. To midfield. He's got a blocker. He's got a lane. And he's going to be pulled down at the 20-yard line. We'll get a number for you here in a second.
That's DC Farrell, I believe.
Is it?
I believe so.
It is.
And now, warming up, he had a hoodie on. And on that tackle, I don't know if he tucked his hoodie in, but he did have one on, a white hoodie hanging out the back. I hope he tucked it in. You don't want to get dragged down there
from
by
the
your hoodie.
27 to the 20, and Ursuline in business.
And they're going quick.
They go handoff, and Lynch off the right side, able to bite off. Let's see where they.
Another first down.
Yeah, they give him first down.
Well, I honestly don't think they had the stick set, to be
I don't think
honest
they
with
did
you.
either. Because I'm looking at them, and they didn't. I mean, they're still scrambling.
They're still scrambling because Ursuline's trying to go quick here, and they're not set yet.
I think the officials would put the brakes on here. The snap,
Oh,
handoff, and a big hit right up the middle. You got 58?
Let's see, heading back to the whoever it was a linebacker that came right through
Jonah
the gap.
Woods
And I'll tell
is
you
who
what,
I
he
think it
laid
is.
the wood.
The junior, 6'3", 250.
That was a collision.
Drops the boom, and now it's 3rd down and 5 for the Irish. Ball at the, they say 9 on the scoreboard. That's not right.
This is they
hand all the.
and Erickson's going to take it himself to get back to maybe a gain of 1 or 2, which is going to bring up a 4th down, and we'll call it 4 for the Irish. And it looks like we're going to see a field goal attempt here.
Tino Merlot on the tackle for the Cardinals. So it will bring up 4th down and medium, and we are going to see a field goal attempt. So 15 plus 7 is 22. 32-yard attempt here.
They're having some problems with the play clock tonight. There's a couple little.
Boot is up, and
looks
it
like
should be good, and it is a 3-point shot, and Ursuline takes a 3-0 lead. With that, we'll take our first time out and try to get our stuff together. Back after this on your Sports Network.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online, Wednesday afternoon weather update,
very dangerous,
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A 3-0 lead. Ursuline cashes in for a field goal, 32-yarder by McGlone. 9:07 to go in the first quarter.
Oh, a sidewinder kicked right into the hands of the return man for Mooney, and they're going to get good field position as he's able to hang on to it and get out to the 32, 33-yard line.
Just shy of the 35, or excuse me, the 35. Yeah, that was, it looks like Matt Kay.
I'll tell you what, give him credit there. That was a little knuckleball sidewinder and had a little juice on it, and he was able to get his paws up. If he doesn't get a hold of that, that's going to trickle on down. It probably would have stayed in bounds and down around the 10-yard line, and would have been a difficult return. Not a bad idea there, but great hands
Trotting
by
out
Mooney.
the quarterback for the Cardinals, Ashton O'Brien, 6'3", junior, 180 pounds. And he's in the shotgun with 2 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. Sidecar to his left as well. They're going to hand off and quickly met in the backfield. My goodness. That did not take very long at all.
I think that was Will Burney that came off the end there for Ursuline. The senior for Ursuline came right off the end. And that was interesting. I don't know how he got in. He got shot out of a cannon coming from the right end position to get into the backfield, trying to run right there on the right side of the line.
Great play by Burney. It results in a loss, 2nd down and 11.
And they do not have the play clocks running here tonight, so it's going to have to be everything done on the field. It won't be a problem for Ursuline, I can tell you that much.
3 receivers over to the right for O'Brien. He's got 1 to the bottom of the screen as well. Drops back. 3-step drop. Steps up. He's in trouble, and he is going to be wrapped up. He's looking to throw it.
He's trying to get rid of it. Can't.
Brought down about the 25-yard line. They're going to give him forward progress at the 27. So 2 straight plays, Mooney moving backwards.
And that was a whole host. Will Burney was in there again from the right side. They're having a hard time trying to hold contain from the right side of the pressure from the right side of the Irish right now. And that pocket just collapsed. Then Ashton had really no time. By the time he got his feet set, he couldn't look downfield, running for his life, and that could have been a lot worse.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Double coverage in the backfield with AOB. O'Brien calls for it, and we got it jumping everywhere.
And I'm curious if they're going to call
encroachment.
Well, because he was in motion, but he was down the line of scrimmage, so technically, unless they had 2 men in motion, I only saw 1.
False start
But it will be a false start on Mooney, and now you're in a bit of a quandary here. Now you're looking at a 3rd and 22.
Yep.
Whew.
So trouble for Mooney right out of the gates here. Good job on defense to stop the bleeding, but offensively not able to get anything going here in the early going.
And this is where you look for maybe some kind of a screen in this situation, where we've seen this happen a lot this year. Is they just chuck it downfield and hope to get a PI. They're going to go down the middle. They got a man open.
Down the middle, do they have
near
enough?
The sticks. He's about 2 yards short, a yard short. But now it gets interesting with a 4th and short. And it's going to be about 4th and 2.
The offensive coordinator, Rick Shepp, is looking around, and he's trying to get the go-ahead.
It looks like
they're going to go for it.
2 will sub in. So it looks like as of now, either they're going to try to draw them off sides or they're going to go for it here.
This is a gutsy move right out of the gate.
Is it really, though? Ursuline could put up points at will.
And a timeout.
Now they're going to think about it.
With that timeout, we'll take one as well. This one brought to you by our friends over at Envelope One.
Reliability. Innovation. Scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope One. Take that one extra step.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Oakley, Gary Niddle with you here. 6:45 to go in the opening stanza of the Holy War, the 68th rendition of this matchup. Mooney has the advantage, but they're trying to hold off Ursuline from their 4th consecutive victory, all of which coming with Dan Reardon coming home.
And you mentioned that 4th consecutive victory, and something we hit on that, DJ, you mentioned is, and it kind of shocks me out of the 68 games played, that Ursuline has never won 4 in a row, even when they had their powerhouses in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, and 2004. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mooney had some talented teams then as well, but it just seems like in the last, 20 years or so, you'd think they'd put 4 together at some point. But so it would be interesting if Ursuline's able to hang on tonight and claim that 4th in a row.
Little history on the line for both teams. It is 4th and 2.
Old school Mooney football right here.
AOB in the gun, takes it. They are going to go for it. Looking, going to scramble.
Open, but is he going to have
fires
time?
And picked away
This
at the 50, scrambling. He's got blockers out in front of him, but Mooney able to capsulize it before
we got a scrum.
Irish could get into Mooney territory. So,
and we said coming into this game, one of the keys to victory is Mooney can't turn the football over. And you'll say, it's 4th down, it's no change, but it's only about let's see, they were at the 42. It's a 10-yard change. You take a punt and you might get 40 yards. Now you give Ursuline the ball.
But I will
right
say
near
this,
midfield.
It's better than taking a sack.
Absolutely better than taking a sack.
Or even an incomplete pass in that moment. So there's a lot of bad that could have happened. That's not exactly the worst thing that could have happened for the Irish. So the Ursuline, or for Mooney rather, the Ursuline take over. Erickson looking downfield, leaves it up, and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, incomplete.
That looked like it was Jarrell Galloway, the junior for Ursuline. In man coverage down the sideline, just thrown up there by Erickson and wasn't able to come down with the football.
Erickson let it rip. He just aired it out, plenty of air under it, gave his receiver a chance.
And there's the difference you'll see in the quarterbacks. Erickson's got the better arm of the two, but Farrell, and here we go, DC now will be under center and kind of in this crazy wildcat
Farrell takes it, goes left
Oh,
side. He's got running room. Busts out to the left side. He's got to the 40, to the 30, and out of bounds he goes inside the 30-yard line. DC Farrell, shifty as he is nifty, and he gets inside of Mooney territory.
And that's probably a wise decision by DC to get out of bounds there instead of taking on a hit there to get maybe an extra yard or two. Keep yourself safe and live another day. And it looks like he's going to be under center again here, at least to start off with. And Erickson's going to go out wide right.
Farrell and the Irish on the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. He takes the snap. He goes up the middle, and he's fighting through the contact, getting over the 25-yard line to the 23.
And for those of you that haven't seen DC Farrell yet this year, he's not your typical big quarterback that we see like a Brock Lowry at Canfield or Drew DeShields. He's only about 5'9", but he is about as shifty as they come.
Trips right for the Irish again.
You got Erickson alone here down near side.
Handoff, and not a whole lot on the carry there. They're going to get a gain.
Bring up a 3rd and short here, though. It looks like maybe a 3rd and 2. Well, 3rd and 3, wherever the spot is. It's hard to see with these chains here. We'll call it a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3rd and 3. Trips again. Erickson at the gun. And he's going to peek over to the right sideline and get the commands from Dan Reardon and the coaching staff. Handoff, left side, trying to find running room, and what a tackle.
Right at the sticks.
Great job by Cameron Sweeney, the senior, 6'1", 175.
They're going to be short.
He
Cameron
just
Sweeney,
stood up the ball carrier.
My neighbor.
Good neighbor?
Got his house toilet paper last night. My son's like, why is his house toilet paper, Dad? I said, when you get older, you'll find out.
4th and 1.
Oh,
Erickson up the
untouched.
middle. He's going to go right into the end zone from 20 yards out. Touchdown, Irish.
And that hurts Mooney. There's your opportunity to get the ball right back. And Erickson just rips the heart out of the middle of that Mooney defense. Nobody was home as they tried to come from the ends, and nobody was up the gut.
What a job by this Ursuline offensive line of pushing everybody out of the way and giving a free lane up the middle. He didn't even have to use his what are those things that you have in the cars nowadays? You just keep on moving. Didn't even pick a ticket up.
What is going? We got 4 flags. That might be the first time this year every official
from every corner
had a flag thrown on that, and then now it's they were going to try to go for 2, and now it looks like they're going to end up just kicking here.
Yeah, not a bad idea. That would look like it was a little bit out of sorts. 9-0 lead for Ursuline. 4:56 to go in the first quarter. DJ Yoakley, Gary Niddle with you. Extra points is up, and it is, my goodness, no shot and missing that one. 10-0. We'll step away. Back after this on your Sports Network.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Bringing it back. First quarter, 4:56 to go. 10-0 lead. Ursuline over Mooney, and you got to believe Mooney wants to put together a scoring drive of some sort right now.
You know, we talk about answering the bell and, answering touchdowns and answering points. They've got to, keep pace with Ursuline, or, Ursuline can just turn it on. And once they turn it on and you get left in the dust, and that has this feel right now. It just seems like, we were just talking in between break. Ursuline's got pep in their step. They're running out, ready to kick off. Mooney's just got their heads down. And, in a game like this, the Holy War, the scoreboard can change. This is one of those games that's an emotional game. And, Mooney's got to stay in this football game. It's only 10-0. It's a 2-possession game, and they're getting the football here. So, they've got to stay composed. They got to, keep to the game plan. They've had little success here and there, but the one thing that they're having a very hard time is stopping the pass rush, especially from the right side of Ursuline. They're going to have to run away from it or do something or come up and fix it and try to gap and trap this team. But right now, Ursuline just looks like they're a little quicker.
Carter's got to figure it out. Can't get behind this Ursuline team by too many scores, or else it's going to be a long night trying to play catch-up. And I'm not talking about Hines.
And we talk about, that Ursuline just is this turnover machine, too. You can't get down and try to put the ball in the air against them because they're ball hawks.
So the okay is given, and the boot from the 40-yard line. They're going to pooch a try for an onside kick here, and goes out of bounds. They had a shot at it.
I saw the flag. They did have a shot at it. Mooney was not prepared, and once again, that's one of those things. You just see Ursuline wants this game, and right now, just like Mooney's just a step behind. And that's about a foot away from being recovered by Ursuline. Now, the problem there is, we talked about this last week when we saw Fitch do something very similar to that. That ball has to touch the turf first before Ursuline could touch it when it's in the air. And that was kind of the problem there. It looked like the Ursuline receiver that was going down the return or the kickoff kind of had to let it drop. He could have caught that, but it would have been a penalty on Ursuline.
Ball will be spotted at the 41-yard line for the Cardinals. So first down and 10.
Good field position. You can't ask for much more.
Ironically, it's right about where they left off.
It is.
So now some opportunity for the Cardinals. No ticks come off the clock. 4:56 to go here in the first. DJ Yoakley, Gary Niddle with you.
And the more traditional Mooney backfield here.
Ashton O'Brien under center. He goes handoff. No, he doesn't. He rolls around.
Fires,
and he does have Nolan Radinsky over into the Irish territory. Radinsky, that's a 10-yard gain, or at least it looks like right now. They're going to move the chains, and that's exactly what it is. First down for Cardinal Mooney. Radinsky, one of the most, you don't say electrifying. What you say is the most reliable receivers in the entire valley. This young man runs crisp routes and just really, really good.
You took the words out of my mouth. That was a perfectly executed route on a naked boot, and we got another flag on the play. Or actually, it's going to be a timeout by Ursuline. So we're going to keep it here?
Yeah, we'll keep it here. Why not? Let's chat.
So on that play, what I was going to try to get to there was it was a perfectly executed route. And the naked boot comes around. Ashton hits his receiver in stride. And that's something, you don't necessarily need the big play. Okay, you got to get, we talk about baby steps. Those are baby steps. Get your 10 yards, get a first down, get back after it. And that's something they might come back to as we talked about earlier, that pass rush coming from the right side. Naked boots, trying to get him out over here in the flat area. It looks like they're going to have to work the right side of the field more than the left side. It's going to be difficult to do anything on that left side of the field.
It's going to be a challenge anyway. You look at it right now. But I'll tell you what, that last play, impressive from O'Brien to Radinsky. If they can get that going, there might be something there. And we're looking to I'm trying to look down the field. I know we haven't called Alec Del Signor
to
this point. That is a young man who has been remarkable this season, changing positions for the betterment of the team. And I see him on the far left side, so he is in there.
He's one of those wings when they're going double wing here. And it's it looked like there's a false start there, but no flags
call
down, and it's not necessarily going to matter. There is, I just counted 8 Irish at the point of attack there on that tackle.
There was no
The only
place
3
to
that
go.
were not are the safety and the 2 DBs.
They were just hanging back.
And now it's interesting. I believe they got Will Burney, who was on the right side of the line. Looks like he's coming over here to the left side of the line, where he had a lot of success in that first drive.
Ty Reale, a late add to the play here. AOB in the shotgun. They pitch it over to the right side, trying to find some space.
Room.
And up to
Follows
the
his
40-yard
blockers
line.
really well.
And that's not going to be enough for the first down, I don't think. But
It's going to be short, but it's manageable right now.
it's
You're looking
very
at a
close.
third and, depending on where it's at, 1, maybe even a short one. So now you got options. You got a 3rd and 1 here. If you think it's 4-down territory, you can take a little shot here and then still, although they just gave him giving them a first down. That was a late.
Wow. Ball at the foot.
Oh, and there's got to be no. How is there not a flag there?
Something.
Somebody's moving early, and that's the third time on this drive that I've noticed. And these officials, there's movement
somewhere. It's offense or defense.
It's either a late snap. There's definitely early movement. I'm waiting to like this is going to get blown dead.
It's not pretty.
I got to watch because it hasn't been. But
2nd and 9. Clock ticks under the 3-minute mark.
And you see the difference here. It's methodical with Mooney. They're going to take their time in the huddle. They're going to get to the line. They're going to look at their assignments where you see Ursuline will get up there and they want to go, go, go.
AOB, fake handoff, rolls out to his left. He's got a little bit of running room, puts his shoulder down, and is spun down just over the 45-yard line. They'll give him the 47. Excuse me, the 32. I'm going backwards. 33-yard line.
Which will bring up a 3rd, and we'll call 4 here. And you're right in the line of sight down there, DJ. You watch this line because I'm telling you.
Something's going on.
4 of the last 5 plays, that one was even borderline.
3rd and 4.
And the officials are pointing at their clocks, but I'm looking at the back judge.
AOB puts a man in motion. Snap. They're going to look right. Fires over the middle and incomplete. And it'll be 4th down.
And they're going to have a tipped ball. So, therefore, there is no flag. I saw one of the officials go to reach like it was going to be pass interference, but that was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Now, you got a 4th and 4. Obviously, they're going to go for it here.
Coach Shepis out to talk to AOB. Ashton O'Brien goes back in with the play from Rick Shepis.
And what's been effective is I look for some kind of rollout, a naked boot here, and try to get something, a short, quick route into the flat here maybe. But I think this got to be a quick hitter.
Man in motion again. OB calls for it. Looks downfield. He's going to step up. He's going to take it himself. Is he going to get the first down? He's going to be awful close. He's got it. Ashton O'Brien lunges to get the first down. And what a gutsy play by the junior quarterback.
If I'm a betting man and I see that play develop, I don't think he has a chance to get to the sticks. But he just willed himself to find enough of a hole to squeeze through and then dive forward to get a couple extra yards to get the first down there and keep this drive going. And they're eating up a lot of clock right now.
Sure are. Clock down to 1:23 and ticking. But if you get 6 points, it's worth every little bite of the clock that you've taken.
Absolutely. And now there's, hey, we got flags. And that's going to be offsides on Ursuline, I believe. Yep.
So a good hard count. That's got to be what's going on down there. It's hard count.
I'm sure it is, but it's I think he's full in his own line a number of times here. Or unless it's on the center, it's really hard to tell. But there's been a lot of movement, especially on this drive alone.
1st and 5 for the Cardinal Mooney Cardinals.
Now you got lots of options. 1st and 5, you know, the success that they're having, there's a lot of things. They can run the football here if they want to run the football.
Ball's
They've
on
been
the
getting a little bit more time.
20-yard line.
Oh, and there's movement again.
Looking downfield, and he's going to get wrapped up, and the ball is loose.
It is loose.
And it looks like Ursuline's going to have it.
We're still waiting. And Ursuline, there's the turnover that we talked. 2 turnovers now. And that's something that Mooney hadn't done all season long. And then last week they had 3 against Steubenville. Now they have 2 here in the first quarter, and those are death blows.
And that's tough because you were having one heck of a drive put together. Ashton O'Brien with a gutsy drive and loses the football.
And he made the right decision there on not throwing the football. It was 1st and 5, so he's like, I don't want to turn it over that way. Put it down, put your nose down. Would have been close to a first down. And now instead we got a turnover, and the Irish are going to put it in high gear here.
Erickson in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He goes handoff. Right
Oh,
side.
boy.
All running room.
Man.
Lots of it. And going to be chased down, but not until.
And
he loses the football.
He's down.
They're going to mark him down.
Absolutely. And I couldn't tell. Was that number 26? Was that Aiden Page that saved a touchdown here?
Whew. Shot out of a cannon.
looked like he had a clear lane to the end zone. That's just great heart there to get back and make a touchdown-saving tackle here at the 35-yard line. But once again, the Irish are knocking on the door.
2 receivers, and there's a lot of, again,
there's a flag, but
procedure penalty, and again,
it's sloppy. It's on both sides. It's just been very. It's hard we can't hear up here.
No.
So maybe if we could hear what's going on, if it is a hard count or on both sides or what's going on. But there's been a lot of early movement on both sides of the football. So that'll move the Irish back to the 40-yard line. Bring up a 1st and 15.
And that's big. And I mean,
yeah.
Anytime you can get 5 yards and push
back.
But
this team, it doesn't matter if it's 1st and 15. And we're down to, speaking of 15 seconds. We'll see if they'll be able to get a playoff here before the quarter. It looks like they're going to get up to the football and get this one off.
Erickson in the gun. Calls for it, gets it, drops back, fires over to his left, gets
Farrell.
it to his receiver. It's Farrell. Farrell over
we got another flag,
35,
which is going to be, I didn't see a block in the back, but it's got to be something, a hold or a block in the back here. Maybe number 68 for the Irish.
Wait and let the stripes sort it out. The white hat
from the
accepts
spot.
it, holding.
So they're going to mark it off first and then flip sides.
So that's going to wrap up the first quarter. It's 10-0 Ursuline. We'll be back right after this on your Sports Network.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Oakley, Gary Niddle with you. Second quarter as we flip over the scoreboard, 10-0. We'll get the official scoreboard up for you. We'll keep you up to date on all the scores here tonight.
To see what's the game. I keep seeing 14-14, 21-40. Who would that's? Oh, I'm trying to see.
Niles 14-7.
I saw that. Wow, little stack over here for Ursuline. Coach Reardon loves this stuff.
Up the middle, trying to find a little bit of space. To the 40-yard line they go.
And that's how you make space happen. And they're going to do it again. It looks like they're going to stack over here.
Right back on the ball. They get trips, bunch to the right. And, Lynch almost got through it.
Oh. But he's going to be very close here as they're trying to get. They made up some ground. Now you got a 3rd and, boy, it sure looked like he got more. His knee must have went down early.
3rd down and about 7 for the Irish. 3 receivers again to the right, 1 to the left. Erickson in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks, fires,
tipped at the line of
tipped.
scrimmage.
Wide open over the middle was a receiver.
Wide open is an understatement.
My goodness.
I kind of had the camera on it. You guys can see that at home because they brought pressure up the middle, and they had nobody home.
Will Burney was wide open. And I'm talking he could have run a 5K before somebody touched him.
So
4th down.
Here we go.
Erickson in the gun, takes the snap, drops back, 5-step drop, rolls out. He's going to be taken down from behind. A big-time sack by Cardinal Mooney.
That's huge. You want to talk about turnovers. That constitutes as a turnover right there. On 4th and 7, it's a loss of almost 17 yards. And now Mooney will take over right near midfield. This has been we've had some 4th down drama. We've had turnovers that as Ursuline, as Mooney's going in to try to score and try to get on the board. And we haven't had a punt yet tonight with all this action. And Mooney now is ready to go, and Ursuline's trying to get their defense on the field.
Jeffrey Brenner, the senior, was the big
and he ran him
sack.
down.
Wow, that was good. Handoff up the middle.
There.
And into
called a gain of 4.
Irish territory we go.
And that's what Mooney has to be. These backs got to be patient and wait for things to open up. They can't bust right into the line because Ursuline's right there and they're going to be in the backfield. They got to wait and let these holes open up. That's what Mooney football is. That's their trapping system. And
OB under center. He gives the handoff right side, trying to find some room. Lunging forward over the 45-yard line. Go the Cardinals.
Now you got a manageable 3rd and 2. And this is what Mooney was doing on their previous drive. It's just the turnover that got him. They've had success here on the ground, and they've had success through the air when he has time. Just got to hold on to the football.
3rd and a long 2. Handoff again. This where it's
now it's decision time. I mean, they got to go for it here, I would assume. But now where are they gonna mark forward? Wow, they gave him forward progress to the 45, which makes it a little bit easier decision. That looked like he was dropped back closer to the 48, 49.
4th and officially 4.
And they're subbing in and out. I don't know if they have 11 on. I think they have 12.
OB with a long snap. They're going to pooch punt it. There it is. And this one is going to take a Mooney hop and roll to the 5-yard line where it'll be down at a 95-yard field lies ahead for the Ursuline Irish. What a nice job by Ashton O'Brien.
They did have 12 men on the field, and they got away with it there.
Did they really?
Oh, I counted as they went down. Little extra protection helps when you got your quarterback back there trying to quick punt. But it works in Mooney's favor. So Mooney now's got to, they need a turnover themselves. Okay, Ursuline's now had to. This is one of those situations you got to try to force something, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 9:25 to go before halftime. Back after this on your Sports Network.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
YSN is very important to me because it gives me a platform to talk about what I love and what I have a true passion for in life, and that is sports. The possibilities are just endless, and every day we continue to grow and get better. My name's Scotty Mincher, and my sports network is your sports network.
And And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Oakley, Gary Niddle with you. Handoff from the 5-yard line. The Irish are going to get about 5 on this carry. Yeah, they're going to say 4. Mark them at the 9-yard line.
And give credit to those outside backers coming in and cleaning that up, because look, Lynch just gets shot out of a cannon, and he's one step away a couple times tonight.
Christian Lynch has had numerous Big Dogs of the Valley nominations this year.
And this time Mooney's all over it.
That's the thing. I mean, we talked about it on the Power Hour today. If Mooney can protect the edges, they're going to be in this ballgame. But if you let Ursuline get outside of you, you're in trouble.
And the 2 big plays, you had Farrell, and although one was up the middle and Erickson's touchdown was up the middle, but they've contained the outsides.
So maybe they were listening. Maybe they were watching.
Maybe.
I know Coach Shepis tends to watch things happen on YSN. His words, not mine. Trips over to the left side, and DC Farrell is going to try to get to the marker, and he's not going to get there. So 4th down and 1 for the Irish, and they are going to punt it away.
Well, we think they're going to punt it
away.
Well,
that's just it.
I mean, Coach Reardon's known for a lot of things. We'll huddle up. And
I wonder what the Cardinals are going to do here. Do you just go all out?
Well, right now they have no one back.
And I wouldn't care if they punted this to the 1-yard line. Make them earn it. Nobody's back.
No one is back.
Protected
They're coming after it. A little rugby style. Gets it away.
Boot it away.
And that could be real nice if it stays in bounds.
It'll go out about the 40-yard line.
I think the 35.
Let's see if they do their thing.
Although it depends on who's going to make this call. You are correct, sir. That looks like it is Tommy Carabin down there on the line judge.
So Mooney will take over the ball at the 40-yard line even. 7:37 to go.
You know, Mooney cannot complain about their field position tonight. I mean, they've had opportunities. They've started at the 48. They've started at the 42. They're starting here at the 40. The one kickoff that was, I think, 30. Well, actually, the opening kickoff went into the end zone. But outside of that, they've had really good field position.
So the ball on the 40 here. Pardon me. 7:37.
Bless you if that was a sneeze.
I don't know what that was. It started
like
as a sneeze, and it was a cough. To the right side, here's O'Brien.
Oh, and that, no flag.
And he's going to just toss it out.
Oh, is he?
I look like
that's
no.
complete.
Completed pass.
It looked like he was just throwing it away, and a Mooney receiver on the far side, hard to tell.
It looks like Rudinsky. Let's take a quick look at the replay.
But he comes back and just finds a seam underneath. Hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't know.
Although there is a flag and
ineligible.
Yes, I guess I should have stuck with my instinct there. It looked like that was going to be it. It took so long that we had an ineligible receiver downfield. So unfortunately, that gets wiped out, and it's going to move them back 5 yards, and it's going to now be 1st and 15 at their own 35 as opposed to being first down and 10 at the 40.
Did you see the hit that O'Brien
took?
Wow. He got walloped.
And that's what I was looking for. It looked like he was just getting rid of the football, so he didn't take the hit and ended up taking the hit, and the play comes back. So let's see the resiliency in Mr. O'Brien here on 1st down and 15.
John Frangos.
There's a little screen.
Little bubble to the left side, trying to find some space anywhere he can. And quickly pouncing up is 26, which, of course, is Aiden Page.
So they get 4 back on 1st down. It brings up about we'll call it a 2nd and 11 here for Mooney. Clock, this has been a fairly quick moving second quarter. We're down around 6:30 here by the time this snap gets taken. And once again, you see the difference here. Mooney, calm, cool, collected, take their time in the huddle, and very methodical. And then you got Ursuline, who's just running up to the football.
2nd and 11, man in motion for the Cardinals. A snap
we got a blitz,
to AOB.
picked up
He's
well.
going to step up, and he's got
runs
nowhere to
into
go.
His own lineman.
Yep, looking for a block, and O'Brien bumps into the back of his own man. Is wrapped up and taken down, and that's going to set up 3rd and really long for the Cardinals.
And if he doesn't run into his lineman there, he actually might have some open field there to at least get some positive yardage. But as he had his eyes downfield, couldn't quite see out of his peripheral vision and ran right into it looked like his tackle there.
3rd and 18 for the Cardinals, and a flag is going to come out, and I think we're going to get 12 men.
Sideline
warning.
Mooney. Where's the get-back coach? Shepis?
There's no way Shepis is.
No, where is the get-back
Yeah.
coach? You don't want Coach Shep doing get-back. You might get thrown back into the stands.
All right, 3rd and 18 on that sideline warning. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ashton O'Brien takes a snap, fires over the middle. He's got a man,
and he's a yard. I'm right at it. He's going to be a yard short.
Wait a minute here. Yep, you're right. So it's going to be 4th and 1.
Although they gave him a very favorable spot there. He's still going to be short, but
right on the beak of Pete the Penguin. So clock ticking down towards the 5-minute mark.
And they're going to take every second of this play clock that we can't see, but
it's dead.
It's dead.
And they're going to go off the right.
I'm going to tell you what. I'm right at the 50-yard line. You guys can see it here.
They're going to say you got it.
He is right at the sticks. Depending on, I'm telling you, this got to be a measurement one way or the other.
This is interesting.
Let's see where they spot the foot. It's all going to come down where the spot is here.
O'Brien is shouting that he's got it.
If it's not, they didn't.
They got it. They didn't even measure.
Man.
Wow.
You guys can see it because we're right at the 50-yard line at home, and tell me what you think. But I can't even say it's home cooking because
coming off the field, Logan Boyd was fired
here.
up.
And as they should be. That's huge. That keeps this drive alive and gives them an opportunity here. They can get within 1 score before halftime, and they get the football to start the second half. This is a huge drive.
O'Brien calling out possibly an audible.
And there's 5, 4, 3.
Takes a snap, fires, has a man.
Got a man,
right
and
side.
it looked like his knee was down, but the official there doesn't think so. And now they're continuing to move down the field. So we've got the clock is going to stop as they reset the sticks. We got 4:05 and the clock resumes again, and Mooney is driving.
So now 4 minutes even, and now ticking under. Handoff. And
not much there, but it does squeeze through and gets about 2 or 3 yards when it looked like he was going to be shut out there right at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like Indiana Jones running away from the giant ball. Squeeze through the crack and gets a couple of yards.
You're getting an Indiana Jones reference.
Hey, that's the first time all year.
For me, it has been.
2nd and 8.
Got to keep track of these things. We're at 3:20 remaining here until halftime.
Boyd, the lead blocker. They're going to go handoff. They're going to
go
opposite way.
He's got some room, and that's closing speed. Is that Will Burney? Will Burney came from nowhere when it looked like it was going to be at least a 15-yard gain down the sideline because there was nobody there. Will Burney showed off his wheels and his jets right there. And it's going to be no gain on the play.
Aiden Page, the sophomore, gets spun down, 5'9", 180. The running back. Yeah, it's no gain. 3rd and 7.
No. And they're chewing up this clock here. This is exactly what Coach Shepis wants, but he's got to come away with some points here. Don't let Ursuline get the football again here before halftime and get points on the board.
Clock ticking down towards 2:30. Trips to the right for the Cardinals. And whistles again.
Now,
and a
I'm
timeout.
guessing a timeout, Mooney. Yep.
Timeout taken on the field. We will take one as well back after.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school. Crowds are cheering for the home team. and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance or visit us on the web. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
We'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm YN proud.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Yoakley, Gary Niddle. Anthony Romo's in the booth now with us, the legend broadcaster here
I
on
was
the
going to say the man, the myth, but you went right to the legend.
I'm going straight for it.
There's
not enough time for it.
You ain't kidding. There ain't enough time there for Ashton O'Brien, and he gets rid of the football.
There's
He's in
nobody
the pocket, gets past the line of scrimmage.
The only player there was
we got a player down.
Landon Charles for Ursuline. And it'll be 4th down, and a player is down.
Yeah, and he wants to get up. And they're going to let him sit down there for a minute.
Let's take a break.
I think we should.
Back after this on YSN.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online. Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
And on the 21 News social media platforms. 21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Yoakley, Gary Niddle with you. 2:21 to go in the first half. A 10-0 lead for the Irish. The way it was looking, Gary, honestly, the Irish we thought would be up 20 at this point.
They came out and did what they needed to. They didn't get the touchdown on the first possession, but getting 3 points on, then the next possession, they went right down the field. Mooney was struggling, couldn't find their way, and, now it's a big 4th down here, but and this is one of those things, they don't get the first down here. Ursuline gets the football back with timeouts and 2 minutes remaining, and that's not what Mooney wants.
Well, this is a big punt. Try to coffin corner this thing? Is that still
you don't want to. Oh, jeez.
Walks it up and boots it away.
That's going to work.
And it's going to roll its way down.
Let it go.
To the 8-yard line.
Let that clock wind.
They got real nervous.
Down.
2:12 is where the clock will stop for the moment.
That's where, Coach Saban comes out when you go try to pick up the football there for Ursuline. I think Coach Reardon would be running out on the field if he would have saw something like that there. So now things change a little bit. Now we just talked about, Ursuline, 2 minutes is an eternity. Plus you throw a couple timeouts in there. It's not going to be the clock issue here because they're going to be at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be fast-paced action right here. It's just, can they put something together? And this would break the back of Mooney if they go down here and get any points. Mooney needs that turnover we talked about.
Erickson in the shotgun. He's got help to his right side. Handoff, and they go cross-counter. Trying to get the ball
this
to the 15.
football set, and they're going to get right back at it here.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
They don't need to practice a 2-minute drill because it's all game long.
Speaking of 2 minutes, that's where we're at with the clock. Handoff up the middle. Lynch trying to find some wiggle room. Gets to about the 15.
And now looking at timeouts, Mooney I know has at least one timeout remaining. It'll be interesting here on 3rd down. What happens if they don't pick up this first down?
I think the
you're thinking I saw well, it's not going to matter now.
No.
So now Ursuline, the clocks will stop as they move the chains, and
Chains
we're down to 1:26 remaining. They still have their 3 timeouts remaining, so plenty of time here.
Chains were jacked up. It was 3rd
That's
and
been
5.
an issue here.
Now it's 1st and 10.
Rolling
Erickson
out this way.
rolls out near side, fires, has his man to the
DC
30,
Farrell
35. Farrell
pushed out of bounds, so the clock will stop at the 40. Still a minute 13 remaining here.
So
and
Farrell
I'm curious. I get it. Do we see Farrell at any point here line up under center? I know Erickson's got the arm, but you got the electricity factor with Farrell, and the fact that you got 3 timeouts. I wouldn't be shocked if he gets under center here in one of these next 2 play calls.
Erickson barks out the demands. 3 receivers to the left. He looks that way on a 5-step drop. Fires
got a
over
man down the middle.
And
but
it is
in and out of the
up.
hands. You got a number there, partner?
I'm blind as a bat.
28?
28. You almost got a smooch.
Well,
You're in my
28
zone.
Looks, well, I'm trying to look here. I'm assuming that's Kingston Powell, but it looks like he had a number change to 7.
Yeah, we had a number change. 28 is Dennis Clark for Mooney.
Had a chance there to get that turnover. Now you got a 2nd and 10, a minute 6 remaining. Ursuline can take their time, get a play call in. They might get 2 here and try to go back-to-back.
Drop him back. Erickson
Picked
looking
up
again
well,
to his right.
got
fires,
a man. Oh, and decides to go inside, then steps out of bounds inside Cardinal Mooney territory at the 48 with exactly 1 minute remaining. So they've went
Mark
42 yards in 1 minute, and they've only got 48 left to go here with another minute remaining and 3 timeouts.
Trips
Plenty
to
of
the
time.
left, looking, firing, and again,
Farrell.
pass is caught. It's Farrell getting out to the
Good tackle
inside
there.
the 40-yard line.
But not before. That's right at the sticks here, too. They're going to call 2nd down.
And a timeout taken.
Yep. Use their first.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Pay a couple bills. Back after this on YSN.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Seal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
And welcome back. 51 seconds here left to go in the second
little
quarter.
option, a little RPO.
Oh,
and I don't
they
know what
blow
was gonna,
it dead.
And that
False
didn't
start.
even look like a false start. That's one of those that looked, I didn't see it. All night long we've been
This whole game is
mesmerized
smoke
by
and
false
mirrors.
starts. Maybe
Smoke
it is.
and mirrors.
I'm checking these mirrors out right now. There might be something that we're missing. But that was interesting. It looked like, and it was hard to tell, it looked like it was going to be a little RPO, and then Farrell was going to throw backside. But it looked like it was covered pretty well. Didn't look like, I didn't see much open there.
That's one of those that Coach Reardon, Coach
Oh,
DeSantis are sitting there like,
that's a
come
dream
on.
right there is exactly what they want. Except that I would probably run it a little different. I'd have Farrell take the snap, and I'd be pitching it to Erickson and let him throw back. But Coach Reardon knows a lot more than I do, trust me.
2nd and 6 for the Irish. Ball placed at the 44-yard line. Dropping back.
Got a man
Erickson
down the middle.
fires,
There it is.
and caught.
And that'll be a
And
first down, so the clock will stop momentarily as they reset the chains. And let's be honest, this chain crew might take a little extra time to get to. And here we go again. Ursuline's ready to go. before the chains even
Chains
get
are
set.
not set right now. Looking, firing, and lofted under, almost picked off.
It almost looked like
I think they
he
lost
it
in
the lights. I was about to say, I was trying to see, who was that for Ursuline? Was that Manning? Mark Manning looked up for the football, and it looked like he just got blinded by the lights, lost it, and then it looked like Mooney had an opportunity to get a pick there. But
Dennis Clark was the man that had the best shot at the football, I think, on that play. And he plays for the other guys.
Still plenty of time here for Ursuline.
35 seconds. Dropping back, looking, firing over the middle.
That's
ball
tough
is
coverage. That's good coverage
that's
right there.
Great job.
You don't want to try to squeeze it in a triple coverage. You got to find a better option. Now it gets interesting. You got a 3rd and 10 here. 31 seconds. Still 2 timeouts remaining for Ursuline. So if they don't get the first down here, I wouldn't be shocked if you see a timeout called, and they're going to have to figure out what they want to do.
Well, Tom Brady always talks about the time between on the last possession and that first kickoff. If you can double up, changes the momentum of a game.
Looking downfield again. Oh, and had a man down the seam, and that was Manning down the seam. I believe it was Manning. We got a side view here. Hard to tell.
Yep, you got him.
There's. So you got a 4th and 10 here. 26 seconds remaining. What are we calling here?
I'm punting.
You're punting?
I'm punting here.
No, you're not punting.
I'm punting.
Mooney does not have timeouts. Why are you punting here? And it's Coach Rear. They're not punting.
Ball's at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it's no chance.
Dropping back, 4th and 10, fires.
Not
and
the play call that you want.
Huh.
All right, there's 23 seconds. You've seen what Mooney's done with the football.
Uh-huh.
They're not scoring in 23 seconds.
Uh-huh.
With no timeouts.
Uh-huh. It'd be a hell of a lot harder to
2
score
minutes
from
and 23
99 yards
seconds.
than it is from 65 yards.
I agree with you, but this is going to be Mooney's going to have to put the ball in the air, and this could be. You got to be careful here too. It's 10-0. Okay, Mooney's going to get the football here.
How is being careful and going for it on 4th down?
I'm talking for Mooney.
Oh, okay. I was going to say
you don't want to. You know how dangerous Ursuline's DBs are. You got Farrell out there. You got these athletes out there. You got Bernie. You throw a pick here and it's a pick 6, and now you're in a really difficult situation. You got to be smart with the football here.
This is an interesting 22 seconds we're going to see here.
Go,
23 seconds.
It's double
they added
wing.
1.
They're going to go back to double wing here, and they're going to run the football.
Yep, they're just going to take it to halftime to get the ball back.
Uh-huh. Still think they got a shot here?
All right, smarty mouth.
We're down 10 seconds. I believe that will be the last play of the first half.
4th and 10. They got a really good shot here.
3, 2, 1, and halftime.
Let's get it to halftime. Let's pay some bills. We'll be back in a little bit here on YSN's coverage of the Holy War.
News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online, Wednesday afternoon weather update,
very dangerous,
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service,
we'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our family's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
It means the world to me to know that what we're doing is impacting people. And whether it's simply, I got to watch my son or daughter when I was out of town, or we just love watching YSN. We love what you do for our son or daughter. So whenever someone says thank you or someone is appreciative of what we're doing, it tells me everyone at YSN is doing what we initially set out to do, which is shine a light on these athletes and help them kind of promote themselves. My name is Anthony Hartwig, and my sports network is your sports network.
Hi, I want to tell you about my Trish Yearwood home collection available at Sheely's Furniture. With 2 locations serving Ohio and Pennsylvania, Sheely's is one of the country's top sellers of my home collection. And the best part? At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. They offer everyday low pricing as well as a price match guarantee, so you can shop the Trish Yearwood home collection with confidence. Come see my collection with something to offer for every room in your home and get it all with free local delivery, only at Sheely's Furniture.
#21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service,
We'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value.
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Versetto. Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors. With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our family's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Yoakley alongside, we've got Anthony Romo and Gary Niddle. So we got the Monday Night Football Clan here, a three-man booth. You don't get that very often on YSN, but when you do, it's usually a good one. And Romo's been so good this year, and he's been so great with Ursuline. And we're going to give him the reins to this Friday Night Football Clan, and we're just going to crack jokes the entire rest of the way, I think. Just try to keep it entertaining, exciting. It's not a bad game, 10-0 here as we get ready for the third. I know, Anthony, you were at the YSU volleyball game. Unfortunately, they fell in 3 sets, but we've had a good one over here at Stanbaugh.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for the Penguins, but I mean, you're playing a program like Green Bay that they're 18-7, currently sitting second in the conference. They beat Alabama earlier this year, so that always helps you out. But now to the Friday Night Lights. Yeah, this should be a great second half. Ursuline, I think that's a victory in itself for Mooney of only holding the Irish to 10 points in the first half. But, of course, Mooney has to get some points on the board here. Ashton O'Brien, we've seen him. He can pretty much do it all from the quarterback position. Mooney's definitely going to have to make a statement here on their first drive, I think, to kind of get Ursuline on their toes. And the Irish, James McGlone, will kick it off, and Mooney will return it at their 20-yard line with some space.
Look at this.
Still on his feet.
What a return.
Cow! The pink socks were flying. I just saw a pink flash from about the 20 to the 35.
That was a great return for the Cardinals to start this second half.
Trying to get it.
We don't have
an 8 up here.
It's 82, but we don't have an 82 on our roster.
Yeah, there's no 82.
Well, he's got the vibrant colors. Great return. Mooney set up in great field position. You could not have asked for a better start to the second half.
What color in the Crayola box is that on his legs? Because it's like hot pink.
But we've seen a lot tonight. At halftime, we saw the Purge down here. We see masked. Halloween is amongst us. So whoever was dressed up in 82 just got Mooney a shot in the arm that they needed.
Ashton O'Brien going to start under center. Play action. He's rolling out to his left. Goes back across the middle to Alec Del Signor. And Mooney, with all the momentum in the world, first down Cardinals, already inside the Irish red zone.
See what happens, Gary?
Romo comes in and says, has Del Signor done anything? We're like,
here he is.
We haven't said his name yet tonight. We talked about it. There you go, right on cue.
That was a great bootleg by Ashton O'Brien, kind of making the Ursuline defense chase a little bit. Alec Del Signor, he found him back towards the middle. Mooney going pretty quick here. Del Signor trying to go, or O'Brien going under center. It's going to be another play action. Tyreek Donlow can't take him down. Wow, pitches it to his tight end, Del Signor again. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That was a little bit of Patrick Mahomes, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, that's the play scheme. Roll out to your right, find your guy back towards the middle. A little bit odd in a way, but it ends up with points.
Stop moving, Gary.
Oh, man, I got excited. I just said it's like Superman. Del Signor, he must have heard us at halftime and said, you know what? All right, it's time for me to take over the football game.
Great call by Rick Shepis, the offensive coordinator. And now Mooney with a chance to make this a 3-point ball game.
Nick Pregabon on for the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So just like that,
Nelly.
The Cardinals making some noise. Their sideline with all the energy in the world. And one we were coming into, what was the spread? 23, 24 and a half?
24, yeah.
Well, you always know in this rivalry, the team with the worst record always finds a way to play up to the level of the opponent. And the Mooney student section, loud and proud, we're in for a second half. Buckle up.
And the funny thing is, we talked the first half before you got here, Romo, that it was Ursuline that had everything. They had the swagger. They're coming out on kickoffs. They're kicking. Mooney was a little lethargic, especially when it got to 10-0. Then all of a sudden, this second half, it's just flipped. Now Mooney's beating them out to the field, ready to kick off, and Ursuline's over on the sideline trying to figure out what just happened. So,
and I got to say, too,
buckle up, people.
I don't know if you guys have talked about this yet, but these two teams arguably have won the uniform war across the valley. They have two of the nicest sets of uniforms. There's always something special about the Mooney helmet, and then the Ursuline. You never know what you're going to get.
And the funny thing is, you mentioned the helmet wars. I mean, you saw the viral Pete the Penguin.
Yep.
I mean, we're right here in Stambaugh, and it's helmet central right here in Youngstown right now.
Pregabon will boot it deep. He'll angle it to the right side. Jaquise Liaison will return it for the Irish, and he has some speed. Room. Across the 35, he'll be pushed out of bounds. So great returns for both sides, and we'll see if Ursuline can answer the quick Mooney score.
And this is where we were talking in the first half when Mooney was in the football game that they have to stay composed. They got to, know their role, what they're doing here, because we know Ursuline in the firepower that they have. They got to stay, keep outside contained. We talked about that. You can't let Ursuline get outside. You just saw it there, the quickness that they have. So Mooney's just got to come play football that they know how to play football here and weather the storm here, get the football back and try to do something with it.
The Irish will have trips bunched up to the bottom of the screen, one lone man to the top. Jack Erickson and Christian Lynch in the gun. First play will be a handoff to Lynch.
And there you go.
Going nowhere. William Desmond coming off the edge, untouched. He'll get in the backfield.
And I'm telling you, this is like a carpet. We saw Will Burney for Ursuline do the same thing for Ursuline when they were hitting on all cylinders. Now it's just flip that quarter, flip the coin, and now Mooney's the one that has all the momentum, has all the edge, and has all the swagger. So,
second down and 12 now for Ursuline from their own 37-yard line. They're now going to spread it out. D.C. Farrell coming in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep to Farrell. Blocks are going to assemble in front. And D.C. Farrell, he's always moving downhill, so he'll push through that first contact, and he'll get the Irish out towards the 45-yard line.
That was still good contained by Mooney. They contain the outside, give them a chance here. It's still a 3rd and 6 for Ursuline. Not quite at midfield here yet, so I think they still got to get another first down before they start thinking about 4-down territory.
And that was some good lead blocking by Christian Lynch. It's always good when your running back's not scared to lay the lumber a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's 3rd down and 5 here for Ursuline. It's going to be direct snap to Farrell, and Mooney was ready for it.
Wow.
This is just a complete momentum changer coming out of the locker room.
Dewey Hurd, among others, getting into the backfield, and Ursuline's going to send the punch squad out. But I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Reardon's going to go into the bag of tricks.
We said that a couple times here in the first half. Didn't see much. We almost saw the old RPO throwback, but the flag was thrown.
So Mark Manning will come out.
The back pocket here.
Manning in his second year of the punt duties for Ursuline. He's always a threat back there. Manning, one of the best receivers on this Irish squad. 9:20 to go in the third quarter, 4th down and 5. Snap will go back to Manning.
Oh, and it's blocked and returned right at the 35-yard line.
Blocked.
Unbelievable.
By number 14, Robert Hardy, recovered by number 39, Jeffrey Brenner.
What are we watching?
Is on fire.
Wow. And you take a look at the students. The student section in the first half was all Ursuline. Now this second half, we take a look to our right, and you see the Mooney fans absolutely going crazy, and the Ursuline fans are just dumbfounded and stunned right now.
Stunned is an understatement. It is. Nobody's moving on the far side of those stadium stands.
Wow. The roles flip now. Ursuline's got to weather this storm right now. They got to come up. They had 2 turnovers in the first half. They got to force something here.
Ashton O'Brien Empty set, 5 wide. He's going to drop back. Donlow flying off the edge. He's going to scramble. He has some space. O'Brien across the 20. Still on his feet. Taken down at the 10-yard line by Farrell.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle at the 10-yard line. DC Farrell, he barely got AOB.
Barely.
Ashton O'Brien, we've seen in the past, he always steps up in big games. You go back to last spring, defeated Springfield in the district final in basketball, and then he almost single-handedly sent the Cardinals to the regional final.
And that's what he's trying to do here, only he's got his Batman and Robin routine with Del Signor, and I'm sure if he gets the opportunity here, he's going to look that way again.
He's going to go under center.
Watch the wide side here, guys.
It's going to be a bootleg out to his right. Del Signor out in the flat.
Oh, juked him.
Still rolling. He's going to try to scramble. Nice
outside.
tackle by Tyreek Donlow.
Donlow bit on the juke by AOB, but
but he maintained enough outside control where he wasn't going to allow him to get to the outside, and so it brings up a 2nd and goal. We'll call it. I think where they got it at. We'll call it the 7-yard line from here.
2-yard pickup.
Yep, 2nd down and 8. And it's 2nd down and goal, actually. So they don't have a first down stick. So the Cardinals have to get in the end zone here.
And you wonder if this is 4-down territory, or do they go for the field goal to tie here?
That's
with the momentum that they got going, hopefully they don't have to get to that.
Handoff right here on 2nd and goal.
Still churning. Gets down to the 5.
Under 8 minutes to go here in our 3rd quarter. That was Jamar Howell on the carry.
Heck, we're not even 5 minutes into this quarter, and it's been a lot of excitement.
This is going to be an exciting second half for sure.
I agree.
Mooney trying to snap a 3-game losing streak to Ursuline. The Cardinals do hold the edge all time in this series. And you just think about the history of this matchup, the amount of guys that have not only went to the next level but went to the NFL. There's a lot of guys on this field that I wouldn't be surprised if we see them playing on Saturdays.
And you throw in the coaching staffs and the names, the Stoopses, the Polinis. I mean, we can go on and on here.
3rd down and goal, though, from the 5. O'Brien will be in the gun. 3 guys to the top, 1 man to the bottom, and Nolan Radinsky.
Just gets it off in time.
He's going to throw it out to the swing. Taken down.
What a hit.
Who was that? I couldn't tell. Was that Galloway?
I want to say it was Jarrell Galloway.
But who?
Yep. That was Will Burney.
Go figure. He's had a great game on the defensive side for Ursuline tonight. And now, we're going to get our answer. It's going to bring up a 4th and goal at the 5, and they're going to bring on the kicking team here and try to tie this game up.
Nick Pregabon, junior kicker. It'll be from the right hash. He's got a little bit of an angle to kick from. Considering they're so close to the end zone, it's going to be at a little bit of a weird angle for him. Holds down, the kick is up, line drive.
And it looks wide left.
It is.
It is wide left. Oh,
what a stand by the Ursuline defense. If the Irish can hold on, you can look back to that big Will Burney tackle in the flat that could have saved him.
And the DC Farrell saving touchdown. I mean,
of course.
2 touchdown saving tackles that keeps him out of the end zone, keeps him off the scoreboard, and gets him the football back.
And you talk about athleticism so much with this Ursuline team. Most of the time you're talking about it on offense, but you see it right there on the defensive end, 2 of the shiftiest guys in the area stepping up.
100%.
And
now it's Mooney has got to step up. Their defense got to get them the football back. Can't allow Ursuline to get down the field and change that momentum. It's this is going to be a battle of wills here in the second half between these two, and they all know each other, and it's going to be one of those knock 'em, sock 'em. This is not going to be a 3-touchdown victory by either team at this point. I can guarantee you that.
And Ursuline with a long ways to go. Ball's going to be on their own 20, so they have 80 yards to go. 6:13 in the 3rd quarter. If Ursuline can put together a touchdown drive, though, that'll swing the momentum right back in their favor.
And while we got a couple minutes here, we'll give you a couple scores and updates. Edgewood over Lakeside 20-8. Columbiana up 13-6 on Lisbon. Struthers, Romo, you came in and we were just talking about them, up 21-0 over Poland and playing great football right now. We got 10-7 here. Jefferson 27-7 over Lakeview. Springfield 48-0 over Sebring. Canfield 28-0 over their rival Boardman. The LeBray Vikings 27, Camel Memorial 0.
Wow.
And then the game of the night right now, I said this a little while ago, Mineral Ridge 14, Waterloo 13. South Range, Hubbard, in a fairly close game. I thought South Range would go into Hubbard and have a little more success. It's only 14-0 right now. Fitch just added a touchdown to go up 38-14. And Edison still looking to remain undefeated, up 14-0 over Indian Creek. We'll get you some more when we get another break here in a little bit, but let's get back to Ursuline because this is going to go quick.
Irish offense out on the field. Jack Erickson joined by D.C. Farrell in the backfield. You have 3 guys to the top of the screen and a timeout.
That's an odd after a break. Coach Reardon saw something he didn't like or didn't have a formation or the right guys on the field right there and has to burn a timeout with 6:13 here remaining here in the third.
Let's take a break, boys. Back after this.
Hi, I want to tell you about my Tricia Yearwood home collection available at Sheely's Furniture. With 2 locations serving Ohio and Pennsylvania, Sheely's is one of the country's top sellers of my home collection. And the best part? At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. They offer everyday low pricing as well as a price match guarantee, so you can shop the Tricia Yearwood home collection with confidence. Come see my collection with something to offer for every room in your home and get it all with free local delivery, only at Sheely's Furniture.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. We'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back. First down and 10 here for Ursuline coming out of the timeout. 6:13 to go in the third quarter. Irish with the ball on their own 20. Anthony Romo, Gary Niddle, DJ Yoakley up here from the booth. Jack Erickson evades the first 2 tackles, and he's still on his feet.
Goodness.
Wow.
Talk about making something out of nothing.
Call him Houdini dressing up for Halloween because, my goodness, that looked like a loss on the play. Then we'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No.
I think that answers our questions. Do you believe in ghosts? Because Jack Erickson just slipped through bodies.
William Desmond went right to the backfield, couldn't take him down. Handoff here, up the middle.
Right at the line of scrimmage. You got a number there?
I think that's Logan Boyd, number 36. Yep, Logan Boyd. Met him in the gap.
Absolutely. Only a gain of 2 on the play. And Lynch, we know he can run hard.
Yeah. Mooney's hitting hard tonight. Both sides are hitting hard.
Logan Boyd, I know he can lay the lumber.
3 guys at the bottom, 1 man to the top. Second down and 8. Erickson going to drop back, but
we got a flag.
Yep.
Plays blown dead. Kind of helps him out because Alec Del Signor pulled his best Myles Garrett impression, swatting that one away at the line.
And Will Burney snuck. He was heading right down the seam, and it looked like Erickson was locked into him and had no one behind him.
False start by the Irish, so that'll push him back 5 yards. Second down and 13. 5:22 to go in the third. We might be here all night, but this is a great game. I don't mind.
With this weather?
Oh, yeah, great weather.
Especially inside.
Farrell coming in motion. Erickson going to drop back.
Uh-oh.
A little tried
looking
to
for
set
Christian
up a
Lynch
screen,
on the
but
screen, but he lost his footing.
He got behind his blockers there. That was not well executed. Something went awry there, and honestly, I thought D.C. Farrell was going to get flagged for getting upfield a little too soon there, but
now you have third down and 13 with just over 5 minutes to go. This is a big play for Ursuline. If Mooney can get a stop here, Ursuline's going to have to flip the field
as well right now. This is a big play in the ball game.
Erickson going to drop back.
Got time. Steps
He's
up.
going to scramble. Getting
Does
chased.
he have enough?
Lowers the shoulder.
He's still, I'll tell you what.
He's going to be about a yard short.
He's going to be about a yard. Depending on the, looks like they're going to spot this at the 40, so maybe 2 yards short, but he made that a lot closer than what I thought it was going to be.
A lot of effort there. And you had William Desmond coming off the edge again. He was chasing him, just couldn't wrap him.
Coach Reardon is ready to go here on fourth down. Biggest play of the game.
You think they're going to go regardless. I already called a timeout. Quarterback, keeper.
And the flags are going to change everything.
And it's going to go against Ursuline.
And Coach Reardon is not happy.
I can promise you don't want to hear what he's saying right now on the sideline. At home, as a player, as a referee, not pretty.
So that'll force the punt squad to come out.
So Mooney holds, does exactly what they needed to do there.
You can tell Ursuline's feeling the pressure right now.
100%.
Mooney 4-5 coming into tonight. Ursuline only 2 losses on the season. But the Cards, and if Mooney, I know we are a very long ways away in this ball game, but if Mooney were to get a win tonight, man, would they shoot up their region. You always like these late season, regular season games. It gives us so much to talk about region-wise.
Week 10 usually has a slew of them here in the Valley.
Manning back deep to punt. Line drive boot.
That could work out. Oh.
What's the referee doing?
I don't know, but it looked like a moon.
I don't know. If that
I'm going to tell you, Coach Reardon,
I think
I'm
that
going to agree with
the
Coach
Ursuline
Reardon.
player.
I thought it was a Mooney player. They
That
were
was
both
close.
right there.
That was Tyran Davis who picked it up.
Coach Reardon is livid.
And the refs
and
are
they
talking
are
about
not. They're going
to say it's
they
Mooney
are
ball.
emphatic.
Did you
that
see
it was
the
touched by
referee
Mooney.
come on to, like, he was looking like he was going to make a tackle?
And that's my thought was, I don't know if he was trying to see if it did clip a Mooney Cardinal player.
He threw that marker like a Frisbee.
And they're still talking.
Well, it's a media timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. This one brought to you by our friends over at iSynergy.
Welcome back. First down and 10, Mooney. 3:51 to go in the third quarter. The Cardinals have the ball on their own 34-yard line. Anthony Romo, Gary Niddle, DJ Yoakley on the call. We were talking about it. Three-man calls are better than a two-man call. Add some spice to it.
Another naked boot, and he's got room.
Ashton O'Brien's going to step out of bounds just past the 40. It'll set up second down and short. Ball's going to be on the 41.
And takes down the chain crew. They've had a rough night tonight.
Yeah, they have. They're getting a workout.
The naked boot has worked so
all night
well.
long. All night long. Even when they didn't have success with it, it was setting up things. Now, the first drive, that's where Will Burney was able to make a presence felt coming off the end. But since then, since that first drive, they've had success with it.
O'Brien's going to go under center. Second down and 3. Jamar Howell in the backfield.
Got a nickel
Has Nolan
defense
Radinsky
here.
to the top. It's going to be handoff to Howell. And he's going to be taken down. Nice job by Johnny Frangos, only a sophomore, meeting him in the gap.
That's a pretty good spot right there by the officials, I think. He's going to bring up we'll call it a 3rd and 2 at the 42-yard line. So, you're getting near that midfield here. I don't think Mooney is in a situation here where they think it's 4-down territory, especially with it being a 10-7 game. But, the flip side is Coach Reardon, I think it could be 4-down territory anywhere on the field for him. But Coach Shep is a little more closer to the vest.
Approaching 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 2. It's going to be naked boot again. Frangos is trying to get to him. O'Brien escapes him. He'll reach.
No, but he stepped out of bounds.
Man.
What an effort, though.
What an effort.
And now here you go.
And good job by Johnny Frangos identifying the bootleg.
I think if he just tucks it and runs, that's a first down.
They're going for it, guys.
Give it time.
Last second change, maybe.
Yeah, I see some. I don't think this is the time for it. You're only down 3 here.
But if you're Mooney,
you don't pick this up, then you give Ursuline great field position. I don't.
And you're looking
Coach
for
Shep's
a big
thinking
punt
about
here.
it. I know I could see it on the sideline, but this is the right decision.
Alec Del Signor deep to punt. To return for Ursuline is Will Burney.
Oh,
Good
nice
kick.
punt.
Nice punt.
Holy cow.
Oh, and it takes an
take-
Ursuline. We'll call it a neutral bounce after a real quick Ursuline bounce.
So the ball will go out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That's where the Ursuline offense will take over. 2:45 to go here in our third quarter. And I think if you're Mooney, you kind of have the Irish right where you want them, deep in their territory. If you can continue to play this field position game, only down by 3 points, I think you're doing yourself a favor.
And the last two possessions they played, like they got to stay under contain. They got to know their roles, know their jobs. Don't try to be a one-man wrecking crew out there and try to make something there that's not.
Jack Erickson, Christian Lynch will be in the gun.
They're going to go wide. Open up the center of the field here.
It's going to be a handoff to Lynch, and he has a space. Christian Lynch will get taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll be a gain of 18 and enough for a first down.
That was an impressive run, just straight up the gut. And I think there was too many people biting on
Well, you spread the field there. That's the problem. When you've got two wideouts on either side, outside the hash marks, that opens up the center of the field. And when you got somebody like Lynch running through that hole, all he needs is a little seam.
Again, on the outsides, it's going to be a keeper for Erickson. He's going to get close to midfield. That'll set up second down and 5.
You know what we haven't seen this half that we saw that was effective in the first two drives was Farrell in a quarterback. And I wonder, I see DC's getting the play call here as he brings it in, but at some point I would expect them to go back to that little wildcat that they went with Farrell that worked really well in the first half.
Trips bunched up to the bottom. Second down and 5. It's going to be a handoff to Christian Lynch. He'll get across midfield, and he'll take it.
He's going to be right at the sticks.
Yep, real close. We'll see if they give it to him.
We haven't seen many measurements this year. Notice that, DJ? I don't think we've seen one all season long. Anything close, we'll give it to him.
He got it.
Some score updates. Struthers up 35-0 on Poland.
Wow.
South Range up 21-0 on Hubbard, end of the third.
Struthers is here to stay, man. Wow.
Another direct.
Wow.
Erickson.
My goodness.
Cameron Sweeney.
That's your neighbor.
Hi,
diddly.
Oh, wow. And you talk about a shoestring tackle. That was a shoestring tackle.
It was more like a
He
shoehorn
might have had
tackle.
a shoelace on that one.
Wow. So we're approaching a minute to go here in the third quarter. Second down and 13 for Ursuline. This third quarter has kind of flown by. Erickson going to hand it off to Lynch.
Good closing speed by the backers there. That gap closed real quick. Only a gain of, we'll say, 3, which brings up a 3rd and 10. And now Ursuline's in that situation. You know, Coach Reardon, we just talked about it. You know, Riverboat Gambler. This might be, if they can pick up 4 or 5 yards here, I think it's going to be 4-down territory.
And something Steve Leslie and I have talked about all season long is Ursuline's ability to control the trenches, control the line of scrimmage. But Mooney's done a good job kind of keeping that neutral tonight.
Absolutely.
3rd down and 9 for Ursuline. They're going to have to get it to the 36-yard line.
A little RPO that's not going to work, and he's just got to get rid of it.
Yep.
Now that changes things. Now I think you got to punt it away and pin him back. And that's what Ursuline looks like Coach Reardon's going to do. And he doesn't want to. I can promise you that.
This Mooney defense is doing something that Ursuline hasn't had to deal with since St. D's week, and they're doing a good job containing the pass.
And they're doing a good job containing DC Farrell. We haven't said his name here in the second half on the offensive side. He made the touchdown-saving tackle, but they got to get the ball. They got to find a way to get the ball in his hands, I think, here.
22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 4th and 9. Manning will drop back deep to punt again. This is his third punt of the third quarter, I believe. That's not something you say too often.
Didn't see him in the first half.
Manning will get that one off. He'll corner it.
That hit an Ursuline player in the back.
That one off the back of DeQuante Clemens.
And so Mooney will get the football. It seems to be around that same area here this second half, right around the 28-yard line.
Worst
I take that
field
back. That one off
position
Landon
of
Charles.
the day.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, I want to tell you about my Sherwood home collection available at Sheely's Furniture. With 2 locations serving Ohio and Pennsylvania, Sheely's is one of the country's top sellers of my home collection. And the best part? At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. They offer everyday low pricing as well as a price match guarantee, so you can shop the Tricia Yearwood home collection with confidence. Come see my collection with something to offer for every room in your home and get it all with free local delivery, only at Sheely's Furniture.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th quarter here from Stambaugh Stadium. Youngstown Ursuline up 10-7 on Mooney. 2nd down and 10 for the Cardinals. Ashton O'Brien going to drop back. Going across the middle. Has Del Signo picked off. Luke Kolar with it.
Oh,
and
no. My goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, how did he keep that football?
It was just fluttering.
Wow.
In his right hand, and somehow was able to retain possession. That was an interesting play.
Talk about a big game, though, in your first Holy War. Kolar, only a freshman.
And the referee is escorting 77 for Cardinal Mooney to the sideline. I don't know why.
And Ashton O'Brien came over and was pointing to Ursula.
There's a penalty flag.
And it's going to be, it must be.
Wait a minute.
I don't know if this was after.
Unsportsmanlike, but I think it was after the interception because the Ursuline offense is huddling up.
Well, Ashton O'Brien is back here pointing. They're showing change of possession.
O'Brien's still on the field, though.
But it's.
Carl Pelini wants a conversation.
Oh, now they're. But if it's roughing the passer, it's still after the change of possession. I think Ashton just misunderstood what the referee was telling him because he thought they would retain possession there.
So that's one way to start the 4th quarter. 1 play, 1 interception.
A fumble, technically.
And a fumble and a recovery.
And a penalty.
And that's 3 turnovers for Mooney now.
So Ursuline will take over. Ball will be on their own 36. And DC Farrell in at quarterback. Jack Erickson to the bottom of the screen. Farrell's going to scramble with it. Mooney was ready, but he'll come back to the opposite side of the field. He's going to throw it.
He has him. Oh. I'll tell you what. Now they're going to say that got back to the line of scrimmage. There was a receiver in the vicinity, unless my guess would be ineligible downfield because I don't think that was designed. Yep, we're going to have an eligible receiver downfield because that took too long. But give credit to DC Farrell right there by at least thinking outside the box, getting rid of the football, and instead of taking a, 15-yard loss on the play.
So that'll push the Irish back, plus the loss of down.
Well, if it's just ineligible downfield, it'll still be first down.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I was thinking the same thing, too, until, you're right. You had me thinking.
I was thinking
the Heat just came on in here, too.
Oh, yeah. We're right under it. It's right above us.
Feel it.
1st and 15. Handoff here to Christian Lynch going up the middle. Has a hole. There goes Christian Lynch to the 30. Can they catch him? And they do.
Who is that? 28?
Number 28.
That's
Dennis Clark.
Yeah. He talk about touchdown saving tackles. Now let's see if Mooney can make that, like Ursuline did earlier in the touchdown game and try to keep him out, at least points off the board.
Watch Clark.
A field goal still keeps you in the football game here.
Handoff to Lynch.
Good hit.
He's met at the 5. And that would be huge, like you said, if Mooney can keep him out of the end zone and force him to kick a field goal.
It's still a one-possession game.
Now keep in mind, guys, I said the local matchups for Mooney this year, They have not lost by more than a score.
I saw that.
That's all the credit in the world. Christian Lynch, almost 200 yards on the ground so far
he's
tonight.
not slow.
No. Erickson to Lynch again. Makes the first guy miss. They're going to say he's down at the 1.
And it's going to be right knocking on the door here.
I mean, if you're Ursuline, I'd imagine you go right back to him.
This is staying on the ground. You don't get fancy here at the 1-yard line.
Don't be surprised if Erickson goes under center here.
You cannot get fancy. I know Coach Reardon's thinking, oh, what can we do? You know.
We're going to have a timeout called. No?
Just an equipment.
Equipment. Okay.
So we're going to keep it right here. And
so
no way this goes in the air.
Frangos is the up man. Erickson, it's going to be snap right to him.
And
Mooney holds.
He does not get in. In fact, he's lucky if he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Decision time.
I think you got to go for
it. Here. I think you do.
Because if you don't get this, you still have him pinned deep.
100% agree with you there.
I'd kick it.
And you put Mooney in a tough spot if you don't get this because
I think DJ just wants whatever I say. I could say.
I'm just saying.
These lights aren't bright.
These lights are bright.
Under 10 minutes to go.
You gotta go. You gotta. If you want to win this football game and you can't get in from the 1-yard line, it's 2nd and goal from the 1. You don't deserve to win the football game. And they're going to run this clock down. And Coach Reardon's thinking, going to take a timeout. And
that'll be a second, so Ursuline only have 1 left.
There's the timeout.
With 9:32 to go in the fourth quarter.
Come back with the answer.
We'll do it.
We'll be right back.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Welcome back. 4th and goal for Ursuline from the Mooney 2-yard line. 9:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Anthony Romo, Gary Niddle, DJ Yoakley on the call here from Stambaugh Stadium.
So
we had some discussion during the timeout.
I say it's a no-brainer that you're going for it. DJ?
Kick the field goal.
Well,
Anthony?
We'll see. Watch out. We have a lineman direct snap.
There's the flag.
Snap was to Michael Branch, but there was movement.
Now.
What do you do now?
Now things change a little bit.
Come on, Jambalaya.
That changes things.
That would have been Michael Branch's 3rd touchdown of the year. But now you send the kicking squad out. It's from the near hash.
Boy, what a stand this would be for Mooney. It already is. I mean, the fact, even if they get 3 points here, that's a fantastic stand. But if they can somehow block this or get a miss here.
James McGlone on. It'll be a 24-yard field goal. Kick is up.
Looked like it was tipped.
Oof. And the kick is good.
Get through.
Big kick by the Irish senior. That'll give them a 6-point lead, but a huge stop by Mooney. If you go back earlier on in the drive, Christian Lynch busted right up the gut. Looked like he was gone, but a touchdown-saving tackle by Dennis Clark could go a long ways to the decision of this ball game. 9:27 to go in the fourth quarter. I'd say we're in for an instant classic.
Buckle up, boys.
What was that?
24 yards.
24 yards.
All right, so with 9 minutes left, this next Mooney drive, goal for them should be taking 6 minutes off with a touchdown. That's got to be what Rick Shepis is thinking.
And we saw that before halftime. They methodically went down the field and didn't get what they really wanted out of it, but they have that opportunity. They have the ability.
And the play calling from Mooney tonight has been extraordinary.
They figured it out. And that's what good coaching staffs do.
Nolan Radinsky, Ty Reale, deep to return. They'll flip sides. James McGlone will boot it deep for Ursuline. You're going to have Reale on the near side, Radinsky on the far side.
Mooney's got to be ready. Coach reared onside kicks more than any other team I've ever seen, outside of an Andy Hake team.
We'll angle that.
And that's a live football that, oh, my goodness.
Radinsky will fall on it.
They do retain possession of the football, but you're starting out at your 11-yard line. That can't happen. You got to go attack the football and be ready for it.
Well, it was. I mean, you look where the kick landed. It was strategic that they were looking for that corner. Either it's going to be an illegal procedure penalty, or you're going to end up with that ball at the 11-yard line, or even worse. So nice job. I mean, you talk about Coach Reardon and all the great things, riverboat gambling, all that he does. Strategic. Specialist.
He checks all the boxes.
Cerebral.
He checks it. He knows the game of football. He knows his personnel. And he knows, the laws of averages, when to go for things, when not to, when to try something, when not to. Scheme-wise, has a great staff working for him. I mean, can't ask for much more. And he's got the playmakers to make plays for him as well.
So 89 yards to go here for Mooney. 9:27 to go in the fourth quarter. If the Cardinals can put together a touchdown drive here, it would be one to remember. O'Brien will line up in the gun. He'll be joined by Matthew Kay. Actually, that'll be Aiden Page.
Oh, and we got a timeout, Mooney. This is where Coach Butchie says, all right, boys, we need 4 yards in a cloud of dust the entire way down the football field and put a score on the board.
We'll take a quick break, too. Back after this on YSN.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller of WRS Insurance Solutions and proud South Range alum.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a proud, local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 on the web at wrsinsurancesolutions.com or visit us at our South Avenue office in Boardman to learn more.
Good luck, Raiders.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back. First down and 10 here for Mooney. Ashton O'Brien's going to roll out. Ursuline will take him down just in front of the end zone. You have Landon Charles getting in the backfield for Ursuline, as well as Tyreek Donlow. They have been wreaking havoc all night, and now Mooney is really backed up.
Can I give a shout-out real quick to one of the biggest Ursuline supporters that's listening on his way home from Notre Dame, Jeff Risnar, our main man from 898 Marketing. Thanks for tuning in, brother. We know that you can tune in a lot of different places. It means a lot that you're watching us.
Clock under 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what, give credit there to Ashton O'Brien for holding on to the football there. He got sandwiched, and that's one of those you can't turn the football over there.
Second down and 16 here for Mooney.
Blitz
O'Brien's going to
middle.
drop back.
Picked up.
Across the middle. Diving catch by Del Signor.
We got a catch.
He's down.
And that gets the yardage back that they just lost.
I think he just knocked the wind out of himself.
I think he caught that. I agree with you. I think he caught
it was incomplete. He fell on the ball.
But it is a completion on the field. It may not have been completed.
Okay. Well,
they do roll to completion on the field.
So that would set up 3rd down and manageable now for Mooney.
Let's take a break.
We'll take a quick break. Welcome back. 8:19 to go here in the 4th quarter. Clock is running for Mooney. 3rd down and 5 for the Cardinals. Ball on the 16-yard line.
And like they have all night long, taking their time, getting the football, getting set.
3 guys at the bottom, 1 man to the top. O'Brien in the gun.
Pressure coming from top side.
He's going to evade.
And now, what?
Did he throw?
That's okay. That's a fumble if it's not I don't know how. That was a forward pass. They're going to call it an incompletion, but I don't know how that's not grounding.
I guess he had a guy in the vicinity.
And it looked like his knee was down. That's a big call right there.
That's a very tough play to call in live action if you're the referee.
I don't want that job.
No, yeah, we'll stay up here in the heated
all right.
booth. So the Cards are going to have to punt it. 7:51 to go in the 4th quarter, and now you need to stop.
To set up a return here as they got 2 back. They're not going to go after it. High snap.
They'll signal or boot it deep. Bernie will field it right inside midfield. He's going to cut it back to the near side.
Block in the back.
Nice return. He's going to get across the 40. He'll roll over to the 34-yard line. So Ursuline has some good field position with just under 7:45 to go.
Yeah, about a 16-yard return by Bernie, and it really sets things up for Ursuline here because a couple things they can do. With 7:41, you just drip the clock, right? Because Mooney's going to have to put something spectacular together in a drive, and Ursuline can really put 2 opponents on the football field, one being the scoreboard and the other one being the guys in the green and gold jerseys.
It's hard for Ursuline, though, to slow things down.
Sure.
That's just not in their MO. I guarantee Coach Reardon said, hey, we can use that clock.
Hand off to Christian Lynch, actually a keeper for Erickson. He's taken down in the backfield.
Anyone.
Cameron Sweeney getting into the backfield. We've said his name a couple times on the defensive end.
Very big second half for Cardinal Mooney. And now you get behind the sticks, 2nd and 15, and once again, you can drain that clock here a little bit, but now you got to pick up some yardage.
Mark Manning will be to the top of the screen for Ursuline. Will Bernie will be to the bottom. It'll be interesting to see the play call that Ursuline has here.
And without a play clock, it's really difficult. You can always look to that back judge, but he's only had to put his hand up a handful of times tonight.
Farrell will be in the slot at the top of the screen. Erickson will hand it off to Christian Lynch.
I think Lynch had a seam there, and he kind of cut back, saw something else. Still a positive game, but I think if he breaks that right, I think he has open field all ahead of him.
Ball on the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
And that clock is tick, tick, ticking.
I think.
And this got to be killing the Ursuline. Like, this just is not, they're just standing around.
Ball's going to stay on the ground here.
Yeah, I think.
I am just shocked. If you're going to keep it on the ground, why DC Farrell's not back there?
Erickson going to hand it off to Lynch.
Good tackle.
He's taken down at the 30. Nice open field tackle by Logan Boyd.
And now you're in no man's land. You're obviously out of field goal range. It's 4th and long here. Obviously, you're not punting. Now you can't just say you're going to keep it on the ground here. It's got to be a smart play call here. But
under 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Curious to see. Obviously, Farrell's going to go out wide. Erickson will stay under center.
4th down and 4. Actually, 4th down and 9. Erickson going to roll out to his right. Has Farrell. Incomplete.
Just out of his fingertips. Outstretched. He had him.
And Mooney will take over with some pretty favorable field position considering how they had their last drive.
So think about this. You've got 5:40 on the clock. You've got a team that can run the ball pretty well and really stretch this one down. You can get a walk-off win here, boys.
Yeah. I mean,
5:40, it's tangible that you can go down and score with no time left on the clock, kick the extra point, and it's over.
Yeah, long.
Oh,
long
and believe
field
me,
to
Coach
go
Shepis would love that scenario right now. Because the thing is, you don't want to go down and score and give Ursuline time on the clock. I can promise you that.
You want to be under a minute if you score.
Yeah. Right now, Ursuline, they're down to one timeout remaining, too, which could come into play.
O'Brien will line up under center here on first down. It's going to be play action. Rolling out to his right, looking back across the middle.
Behind him, and
it's hauled in by William Desmond.
Great adjustment by Desmond.
And once again, that'll move the sticks. First down, Mooney. Getting closer to midfield here with 5:30 remaining.
Anybody else feel like Del Signore is going to be the guy?
There's a lot of weapons on this Mooney offense, that's for sure. O'Brien will line up under center again. If you're Ursuline, I'm sending pressure off the edge because you pretty much know the boot's coming.
I think they're
good
winded.
thing I'm not the coach. It's going to be a handoff here to Aiden Page.
I think Ursuline is winded. I mean, Will Burney, ever since the tackle that he made, he's been he has not been coming off the end. In fact, he's been subbed in a couple times here on defense. I do not. He's out there now, but he was not out there. I know he took at least one play off.
4:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Ursuline up 13-7. Second down and 7 for Mooney.
Late shift on the line for Ursuline. Oh. What a great job by Ashton O'Brien to recognize the blitz, get rid of the football, threw to who he wanted to.
Yeah,
just
Logan
couldn't
Boyd.
hang on. Logan Boyd had an opportunity there.
He alligator armed it.
Oh.
He heard footsteps is what he did because you could see him quickly turn around.
He wanted to make something positive out of this.
And AOB gets popped again. He's been getting some licks tonight.
And that's why I got to give him credit there. He felt the pressure and got rid of the football. The right read, just unable to come up with a catch there.
4:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Third down and 7 for Mooney. Got to get the ball across midfield to the Ursuline 48-yard line.
This is without a doubt 4-down territory.
I think you're getting close to it.
3 guys stacked to the top.
Got time.
O'Brien going to drop back across the middle.
Man, it got a flag.
It's Radinsky, isn't it? Nope, it's not. It's 82.
It's a number we don't have.
And that's going to be on the defense, it appears, so this will stand.
Man, what a bullet.
Defensive holding.
AOB with an absolute rifle.
Well, now to answer your question, this is 4-down territory from here on out.
Oh, of course. You wouldn't have gone for it if that was an incomplete pass? No, you don't have to answer that because
I don't know.
Completed, but
I don't know.
I wouldn't have gone
You're looking at 4th and 7 in your own territory.
You're rolling the dice because you got 4:34 left. If that's an incomplete pass, you go for it, in my opinion, because you don't know if you're getting the ball back.
You're probably right.
I mean, you talk about the poise, though, of Ashton O'Brien staying in the pocket and throwing that one across the middle.
Oh, and I think
he's going to drop back again.
Start there.
That one's caught by Del Signore.
Still in bounds. And another first down, Cardinal Mooney.
Mooney's methodically moving their way down the field right now.
They don't want to score too fast here.
He's the guy. And at some point, I'll tell you what,
now you're going to see the slowdown. Now, okay, you get downfield. Once they reset, which they said he's out of bounds, so the clock will stay at 4:17. But
if you get to a certain point on the football field, Ursuline probably wouldn't be crazy to let them score. You know what I mean?
4:17 to go. 3 guys to the top. O'Brien going to drop back, looking for Del Signore across the middle.
Great
Incomplete.
Coverage.
Wow.
Broken up by Jaquise Liaison.
Double coverage for Ursuline there.
And I'll tell you what, whatever the outcome of this game is, the teams that are sitting between the 2 to 5 seed range in Division 5 are sweating right now watching this Mooney offense.
Oh.
Whoever's house Mooney's going to go to, good luck. Man, both teams are laying it all on the line.
I'll tell you what, that's a really good throw right there.
That's a
too.
very
That's
good
great
throw.
coverage, but that was about as good as you can put that right on the numbers. just great coverage. Got to tip your cap right there to the Ursuline defense.
O'Brien under center. He's going to hand it off here to Page. Lorenzo Rohrbaugh in on the tackle.
And that'll bring us under 4 minutes here with a third and we'll call it 7.
Yeah, 6.5, 7.
You can call it 6.5?
It just depends where he's standing. Look where he's. I've never seen a chain gang like this.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
What a game.
All you could ask for and more.
What a game. And DJ, we didn't think this was happening like 5 minutes into this football game.
No.
It looked like the Ursuline show. And then Mooney showed up.
Third down and 6. O'Brien's going to roll out to his left. He's going to try to come back. Donlow takes him down.
First time we've called Donlow's name tonight.
Okay. Oh, boy.
What do you do now?
4th and 20. I mean, 3:14, they've got – you got to go for it. Although you take a timeout and I don't know. I mean, the thing here, you take your shot near the end zone. If it's picked off, you pin them deep. You got to take a shot here, hope for a PI. You got to hope for, you come down with the football. And I think you look for Del Signor.
Logan Boyd is emotional on the sideline for Mooney right now. I'm talking helmet off. He is just.
And they got to get to the line rolling here. Yeah.
4th and 15.
And that's some of the coaches are starting to realize a little sense of urgency. And they don't know what to do. And
now they're irate.
Is it an Ursuline? The official's pointing,
and
has
O'Brien,
a flag down and pointing toward Ursuline.
And O'Brien is, there's a
do we have a
heated
timeout?
Conversation going on.
There's still a flag down here. We'll try to figure this out.
We're going to keep it right here. We're not going anywhere because there's a lot to
picking up the. We haven't seen. Okay, they're picking up the flag.
So now
must have been a
is there a timeout?
Somebody,
timeout.
And it's going to be timeout Mooney.
Okay. So I mean, now regardless, you pretty much got to score a touchdown on this possession.
So what's Mooney? Mooney's
Carl Pelini is irate with the officiating crew. Like, he is a la Bill Cower.
Coach Pelini upset. Never heard that one before.
He is. I mean, he was just letting the official have it. And I
heart and soul.
I don't know. We've talked
I don't
about
know
it.
if he's trying to – whatever the flag would have been, was it a penalty? He's probably saying, was it – and if it was it before we called a timeout? I don't know what – the official threw a flag and pointed toward Ursuline. I don't know. All he did was pointed toward Ursuline. And I don't know if he's going to get an answer, by the way.
I think
he's waiting
as
for
far
something.
away from it.
It's one of those standoffs that he's not quite far enough out, but
at some point there's going to be an official that has to come to this sideline.
And Tommy Carabin right here is walking over. He's about as cool, calm, and collected of an official you have. So he's probably the right guy to be talking to him right now. But
we'll see if we can get some quick score updates from around the valley. Beaver Local down 28-21. Canfield, your winners 35-6. Cheney winners 34-0. Looks like that's all we got. What a night, though, it's been here at Stambaugh Stadium. I was only here for the second half, but
it's
been
for
pretty
the right
exciting.
I'll tell you what, you brought the entertainment.
That's great
My
to hear.
goodness.
13-7, Ursuline on top.
This is an extremely long timeout to get things figured out, and Coach Pelini did not get the answer that he wanted, but he is.
Mooney with 2 timeouts remaining now. 4th down and 15 for the Cardinals. You got to get the ball to the Ursuline 24-yard line to keep this drive alive.
No, they got to get it to the 14-yard line, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the 14. I was looking at the first
I was
stick.
going to say 24 is and
O'Brien released it, picked off Casey Lugers, and he'll be pushed out of bounds.
Tino Merlo with the tackle.
Turnover number 4 for the Irish. That's what they do. They bring pressure and force you into situations where you're very uncomfortable.
Luger's recovered a fumble in the end zone for a touchdown last week, and he'll get an interception this week. 2:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 2 timeouts for Mooney.
What a game.
And the big fella won at 6.
He did.
He saw the end zone. There were a couple guys to get there and a long way to go, but he took off like he was going to get there. But he held on to the football. Ursuline now retains possession, up 6 at the 48-yard line of Mooney. And now Mooney's got to, strip the football, get a helmet on a football, got to get a turnover to get the football back.
Jack Erickson will come back out.
And Lynch is what you're going to see right now, folks.
1st and 10 for the Irish. Handoff to Christian Lynch.
And they did phase 1, stopping Lynch. They'll take a timeout. They have to.
And I think
they're not, but you have to.
Mooney, I think what helps Mooney right here is they've done such a good job for the most part of stopping the run that when you sell out on it, your line's been doing a good job moving bodies that your linebackers are able to kind of cut through and get to the backfield.
So Mooney has 2 timeouts, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
So we're at 153. This is going to go down to 135 before, if they take it all the way down here. I think you had to take one there.
I think you take it after this.
Oh, they have to. Down to 136, 135.
Keeper for Erickson. Lower the shoulder.
He'll gain a yard or 2, and you got to.
Taken down at the 48.
125, 124.
I'm not taking it. This is interesting, guys. Now they
no. You can't let that much time run off.
They're directing Boyd off the field.
And he don't look happy. So we're at 116, and if they reset, we don't have play clocks here, so I don't know if they're going to reset. They're going to reset. So now Ursuline can take this. They got to call a timeout. They're going to take this down to 38 seconds. I don't get this.
Under a minute to go on the clock now.
Probably. I mean, the only thing I can think of is you want to keep those timeouts in your pocket on offense, right?
But you don't have enough time.
But you're going to have 30. They're I don't know.
I don't understand.
I'm 44, 43. They still got it's. And Ursuline might just take their last timeout when it's down.
Ursuline's going to let it run all the way down.
Unbelievable. 35. This is. You take them so that there's more plays that can be played. You might punch something. Now you punch something loose. You're stuck with 34 seconds.
Keep your eye on Coach Pelini.
So 34 seconds to go. Mooney still has their 2 timeouts. Ursuline just took their last.
I mean, they can run a play here. All right, then there's a timeout. It's 4th down. They're going to punt. And they could come after it all they want. You're still, at best, going to have 20-some seconds with no timeouts remaining. I don't.
Players of the game, guys? One from each side?
Oh, jeez.
I would say Ashton O'Brien for Mooney. I mean, that guy's been keeping them in this game right now.
Ursuline's tough.
Ursuline is tough.
Christian Lynch has over 200 yards.
Yeah.
Right?
Christian Lynch has done great
Erickson
offensively.
had a good start.
Tyreek Donlow has done great.
Farrell, yeah.
Will pressure in the backfield.
How about the kicker?
Side.
James McGlone, that works.
But I think it's got to be Lynch. He's the workhorse. I'd be curious to see how many carries he had on the evening.
This is a 7-7 ball game if it's not for McGlone, though.
That's true. That is true.
With some awkward angles, by the way.
3rd and 9.
They're going to motion the guys out. DC's going to go in the gun.
And run around. Watch this. This is going to take.
He's going to cut it up the middle, cuts it back. Shoestring tackle.
Timeout here, and we're at 27 seconds remaining.
Oh, baby.
Cam Sweeney just saved a touchdown.
Yeah, that's another one. We've said that how many times here in the second half. When it's a one-possession game, all those tackles are game-saving, touchdown-saving.
So Mooney will call their second timeout, and that's 4th down now. But Ursuline, you're set up with 4th down and 4. Ball's on the 42-yard line.
I mean, Mooney's going after this punt.
And they've already blocked one.
But the thing is, you got to have somebody back. You got to have the opportunity for somewhat of a return here. Because if you put nobody back, you can get the punter's going to get the football and just kick it away, and it's going to run down. You're going to have about 15 seconds remaining. So they got to have a center fielder back there.
A block kick right now would be Mooney's best friend.
Yeah,
best friend.
You gotta send the house here, right? You've already blocked one.
But you gotta have somebody back.
That's fine. You can have one guy back, but.
And I'll be honest, Manning's an athlete back there. If you don't, you got to make sure you're on the gunner. You can't sell complete. They don't have anyone back, at least as of right now. Somebody's got to drop back.
No.
I think regardless, you're going to have some tough field position if you don't get to this kick anyways.
Oh, boy.
Manning will get it away.
And that's going to – this is the problem. This is going to run the clock. They don't touch it. What are you doing? Somebody's got – they could just let it sit there. And it runs all the way down. That's why you got to have somebody back. You don't put anyone back there, the clock's going to run.
18 seconds
that
of
ran
one
almost 10
timeout for Mooney.
seconds. They got 2 plays.
So you pray if you're Ursuline right now, do you protect the sides of the field and let the middle be open?
Yeah, even with a first down, they're going to stop. It's going to take minimum 5-6 seconds to get 10 yards downfield possession and then move the state. You got to get a big chunk right here. It's got to be something big. You got to get past midfield to give yourself a chance here. They should have used timeout. I'm just shocked that they did not use timeouts and to at least give themselves a chance.
So they have 78 yards to go, ball on their own 22 with 18 seconds to go. Still one timeout for Mooney. Obviously, you got to get in the end zone. Ashton O'Brien will roll out, empty set.
I'm shocked somebody's not playing more free safety for Ursuline.
O'Brien's going to scramble. He's going to run it.
Oh,
loses
no.
the ball.
And he gets it back and pushes it out of bounds.
That should be a flag.
I think they're going to say, I don't think that was intentional. He was trying to pick it up.
Okay.
That could have went. I agree with you. That could go either way on there. But
that happened in the Browns game on Sunday.
However you look at it, that's now you're down to 2 plays max.
10 seconds on the clock. Ball is on the 29.
Unless, you get a defensive pass interference here as the clock dies out. There's no way you're getting more than 2 plays off here. And this might be it.
Empty set. O'Brien will scramble. He'll
Looking
dump it off to Ty Reale.
Now comes
Reale will hit the ground.
They'll take timeout.
With 1
Actually,
second.
it's a first down, so the clock should have stopped.
Mooney has a timeout. Did they not call it?
Well, depending on the clocks are at 0, which I think that's going to be. The officials are talking. They have not left the field yet. Ursuline is celebrating, and now the officials appear to be leaving the field, but not before the Mooney coaching staff is going to let them get an earful. And I really don't blame them. One thing or the other. It's a first down, so the clock has to stop.
Wow.
Well, speechless.
So that'll do it. Ursuline, your winners in the Holy War, 13-7. Guys, any final thoughts?
4 straight for the Irish, making history. Never been done before.
Both these teams going into the playoff like their chances.
I do too. Great football game, no matter which way you cut it.
Wow. I just feel bad for Mooney in the way that ended, to be honest with you.
So, playoff time now upon us for both sides. Ursuline is pretty much locked up 2 home games in the playoffs. If you're Mooney, we wish the best of luck to the team that they're going to have to travel to next week because they're going to be playing a little angry after how this one ended. The Cards, definitely a tough out in Division 5. So, for DJ Yoakley, Gary Niddle, I'm Anthony Romo saying so long here from Stambaugh Stadium where your final score is Ursuline 13, Mooney 7.
ISN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to isnlive.com.